she has left and gone somewhere else. That being Nyatasha Nyanners, the self-described horrible creature who earlier this week has left VShojo and now announced today has joined Mythic. That being Mythic Talent, representing industry-leading influencers and content creators. This announcement reading, she stays up after bedtime to play Xbox, evades any and all taxes, and definitely isn't cringe. Everyone welcome Nyatasha Nyanners to the Mythic fam. Also recently joining Mythic Talent was Filion, Saroe, Mooney, and yes, even myself. But that does not make me the senpai to Nyanners. Mythic Talent is not a VTuber agency. As we have explained in the past and will continue to explain, Mythic Talent is actually just a more traditional talent agency, with 95% of their work simply being securing sponsorships for streamers and content creators. That as in the year 2023, sponsors are finally cluing into the fact that VTubers are not a fad, have incredible attach rates, and very loyal fans. And now with the rise of Mythic and many other talent agencies like them representing VTubers, especially those that are indies, the game is changing. Nyanners also taking a stream with Lord Aethelston, as the two earlier had talked about Mythic Talent and how you can be a part of Mythic, but also a part of a streamer organization.
Yeah, you can be in Mythic and also be in like a talent agency, like an organization, like a streaming organization. Mythic, it's like management for like sponsors and stuff like that. Help streamline that process. But yeah, you can still be in an organization and do it.
Yeah, there's like a difference between like, I don't know, like offline TV and like an agency that just helps with sponsors. Like, I feel like offline TV, VShojo, OTK, they're all kind of like just like groups of people that come together under the same umbrella, and they are like a package deal together. In that kind of way.
Meanwhile, Nyanners herself would take to stream yesterday, tweeting out indie VTuber reporting for duty and then talking about her reasoning for leaving VShojo.
That it was time for me to make a decision, and I definitely took it incredibly seriously. I weighed every pro, every con of every single path that I could possibly take, and I ultimately decided that it's best for me personally to return to being indie. I do appreciate everything VShojo has done for me and for everyone. I do wish them all the best. I give them my continued support as an indie, everyone, and VShojo staff and talent alike. I guess what I can say about my decision, it was based on a number of things, like not just about the contract, although that was a factor. I can't go into detail or talk about much, but it is something I considered very, very heavily for a long time. I just decided it made more sense for me to be independent, like overall. Like that's the biggest reason, I guess. Being independent, being in charge of my own stuff, just being a solo, so to speak, as opposed to like being part of a group or a unit. And there's nothing wrong with wanting to be part of a group, but for me personally, I just found that doing things this way made more sense to me. I didn't get paid to leave. I still own my models. I still own, like, say, my intro screen. Another point I wanted to say is I didn't leave because of any like relation to any other talent, and I didn't leave because of Vey and Silver. My decision was independent of theirs. I did like have their support, but I will say, like, my decision, 100% me. Obviously, like, take it very seriously, think about it a lot. Get a lawyer, for one, to go over contracts for you. But that's just the obvious advice that everyone should get for pretty much anything involving like contracts.
A very big thanks to Froyo Dealer for those clips, as Nyanners also confirmed she will soon be in a collab with both Vebe and Silverveil, also both formerly of VShojo. That collab set for Thursday, May 4th, alongside loads of other streamers, which now very quickly brings us over to VShojo's ironmouse, now celebrating an incredible 1.5 million followers on Twitch.tv. Mouse saying, "Let's go, thank you guys so much for changing my life," possibly teasing yet another new model here, and then saying this on stream yesterday.
Nothing lasts forever, you know? I remember when I first joined VShojo, like, in my brain, I've never been a part of a company or anything before. I just never even thought I'd ever even make it far enough to be a part of anything. But I remember when I joined, in my brain, I thought, now, Mouse, one day, this is all... and it's just like with streaming. It's just like with streaming, just like with VTubing. I always think of one day this is all gonna end. And one day this is not gonna exist. One day this is... Or it's gonna look different, or it's gonna be different. Nothing stays the same. One day, change will come. Nothing ever stays the same. Streaming careers, YouTube careers, normal careers, everything ends someday. The important part of anybody's life is to enjoy what they're doing in the moment and just have fun with everything, because one day it's just not gonna be a thing anymore.
As last stated, ironmouse is currently still in negotiations for her contract with VShojo. That while she is collabing with another VTuber tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. That being HoloLive English's Takanashi Kiara, who has been on a roll of collabs lately, including not only AI VTuber Neurosama, captured here by Anyanya, but also securing a HoloTalk with Inugami Korone. Kiara, after saying thanks for coming to the stream, Korone senpai, love. This HoloLive Japan talent replying in English, I was nervous, thanks to Kiara and the listeners. All while Kuma Ane gave us this representation of that particular HoloTalk, and Kiara has been busy with other streams this past month, including 90 hours of Fire Emblem, all while returning with her collab in World of Warships, soon seeing the launch of her Nendoroid, recording 3 songs, with Nyatasha English's Nina Kosaka replying, you're an actual machine, I love that, and also changing her art tag, as it was picking up some spam. Kiara leaping into action and being very proactive, and now changing her new art tag to hashtag KF Picasso. And oh my, we have breaking news also from Takanashi Kiara. What is happening? Let us check in with her now. Kiara sharing, I ordered 2 tomatoes and I got 4. Thank you, McDonald's. Thanks to you, I got my vitamins in. Simply unprecedented. Meanwhile, once again, we have the second HoloLive collab with Valkyrie Connect. This second collab kicking off with a Kiara stream, as also joining her for that stream, and also joining the collab with some very upgraded thighs. That's right, it's HoloLive English's Korone, joining HoloLive Japan's Hosho Marine for her debut as an in-game hero, and with Valkyrie Connect promising 2 more members soon to join. One of those being hinted here, who could it be with a brown palette and a feathery theme? This all while this past week, we also had an off collab between Korone and Ceres Fauna, also of Holo Council, and we did want to point out last month, Korone during a single stream managed to secure 1,300 gift memberships. Crony afterwards tweeting out, all cronies, you buy too much gift subs, now you are homeless. Further along with HoloLive English, we have Mori Calliope, musician, streamer, and also deaf, who last week apparently played more Minecraft than she did for the entirety of 2022, but not without issues. Callie tweeting out here, I love when I'm enjoying Minecraft for once and the internet cuts off for 2 hours and I'm in the middle of nowhere and my phone has no data and my friends and watchers don't know whether I'm alive or dead. Very cool. Thank you, ISP. Once Callie's internet did return, she would quickly make a 6-minute video explaining what happened, and this also happened. Absolutely incredible artwork here of Callie. That by way of Iki. Callie also performed a I Want to Win Cute Girl stream, playing an online crane game for the relax time figures of HoloLive. Having myself now played these games in Japan, I now say to our viewers, don't do it, it's a scam. If you really want these figures, just find some secondhand shop nearby. They are very affordable. And soon also available are these. That's right, it's the Mori Calliope Nendoroid, offering 3 separate faceplates, while HoloLive Production is also letting us know that the pre-orders for Mori Calliope's birthday merch will end soon on May 8th at 2 a.m. Pacific, 5 a.m. Eastern. As also finally releasing today was Mori Calliope's major debut concert Blu-ray for her new Underworld Order concert. Callie making very clear that the success of this Blu-ray will determine how big her future events may be. Even Cover Corporation CEO Yago is here to show them off. And remember, depending on where you purchase this Blu-ray from, the extras may be very different. That all while Callie, along with Hoshimashi Suisei, had recently recently appeared in GQ Japan. These two HoloLive talents taking to stream together, talking about live shows, but then this particular stream being blocked. That being on copyright grounds by Nextstone. Oh, we love them. And from what I could see, that particular video was privated, but then another was made available. Anyways, it's out there. Check it out. That as we are also checking out the airline stewardesses. Mori Calliope showing us the HoloLive airline HoloLive city promotion here, asking, would you fly with us, deadbeat? One of those stewardesses being Hakos Baelz, also of HoloLive English, seen in this very comfy artwork. That by way of Yu Yai Yaui. As Bae also updated us, went on a date with A-chan today. Made our own cup noodles and went and pet many cute animals. That's right, Bae is back in Japan. HoloLive director A-chan also replying, thank you for a lovely day, Bae-chan, and enjoy your original noodle. Those noodles just days before enjoyed by Rainy. Sharing Noodle Cat takes over the Cup Noodle Museum. Bae this past weekend would also take part in the Anime Fest Plus event, and very soon will be dropping her second original song, slated for a May 5th release, saying if everything goes accordingly to plan, and we just going to believe it will. That as just earlier this week, she dropped a new cover alongside not only Nyanners of HoloLive English, but also Moona Hoshinova and Ayunda Risu of HoloLive Indonesia, who we have not talked about for far too long, as Moona, Risu, and also Rene are now confirmed as guest appearances at the HoloLive English first concert Connect the World. That event occurring in early July. This tweet letting us know additional sales of venue tickets will start at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern on May 13th. These tickets being very limited and selling out within minutes. That as with HoloLive Indonesia, we have brand new artwork of Gens 1, Gen 2, and yes, Gen 3, celebrating the 3rd anniversary of HoloLive Indonesia proper, and this artwork being associated with the upcoming 3rd anniversary cafe, set to launch on May 9th and run through May 28th. This cafe featuring loads of unique and themed menu items. That is, we are now properly checking in with the chaotic squirrel of HoloLive Indonesia, Ayunda Risu, whose previous merchandise sales ended mid last month, but now she has brand new merchandise celebrating her 3rd anniversary with HoloLive Indonesia, including a hooded blanket, plushie, and as a bonus, a handwritten letter. Risu would also celebrate the 3rd anniversary with a brand new original song, 1:15 a.m. As celebrating alongside her was Moona Hoshinova, releasing her 4th original song, Who's Toxic? It's You! That's the name of the song. That song's music video being produced by Kana Uru. Sharing, Moona requested a lollipop, but I gave her a potato on a stick instead, and now it's the thumbnail. And yes, we also have Moona merch, and loads of it, including a backpack, keychain, rubber mat, earring, and sticker. While lastly, with Gen 1 of HoloLive Indonesia, we have Airani Iofifteen. Today, celebrating 700,000 YouTube subscribers, and on her 3rd anniversary, promising a new cover song. That being released just days later, it's Zoetrope, all while we have one very big piece of new merch from Iofi for her 3rd anniversary, a Firebird jacket with a detachable hood. Yes, lots of new apparel by the 3 in Gen 1 that all now shown off and worn by Yago, including the Risu merch, the Moona merch, and oh yes, the Iofi merch as well. We also received an update regarding Moona Hoshinova's plush, as Moona would tweet out, for overseas, my birthday merch for 2023 will end on May 15th. So go to GeekJack and HoloPro to get it before it's too late and regret it. Very quickly, we also have this artwork of Nina Nyanners of HoloLive English getting the attention of Iofi, saying, oh my, I love how much the hand is distorted and the way the hail is melted to her clothes. Like, what? I could never do that. An interesting choice of clothes. I couldn't tell if that's a sweater or something else. Yeah, that's right. We have a moment of AI artwork being called out once again by Iofi. All while next we turn to HoloCure, the very popular unofficial fan game featuring loads of HoloLive members, and yesterday featuring Iofi as an upcoming character to play in the next update. That as all of the HoloLive Indonesia members are set to join the 0.6 update, including Ayunda Risu reacting here to this preview. HoloCure also last week provided this announcement. Unfortunately, we have to take down the game launcher. The launcher will no longer be able to keep your game updated Until further notice, please download the game directly from the game webpage or use the itch.io app. Sorry for the inconvenience. Further along, both Risu and Crazy Ali of HoloLive Indonesia Gen 2 are set to join the Comic Frontier 16 event this weekend. That event also including Rene and HoloLive Indonesia Gen 3 member Kobo Kanoru. Earlier celebrating 10 million views on one of her songs and then 2 million on another. Herself at the time being confused as she was simply being congratulated for 2 million, but then saying, wait, I don't have 2 million subscribers yet. Well, just 3 days later, that would change, as here, just less than 1,000 subscribers away from that milestone, she would tweet this out saying, WTF guys, please, I'm not ready for this. Unsubs, please. That moment captured by Super Appleman. The very next minute, Kobo would retweet again, unsubscribe my channel, please, so I can do countdown stream. I'm begging, please unsubs my channel just for a moment. Kobo was able to perform a karaoke stream for that countdown, as of course she hit that milestone with no issues. HN personally congratulating her alongside Yago, all while once again Kobo would demand of him a pony. King Biscuit giving us this Kobo 2 million, and Kobo stating, thank you for 2 million subs. Please keep supporting me. I'll do my best being your son till I die. Further supporting her was this HoloStars English member, going above and beyond, not only unsubbing, but further blocking her. That being the guild leader of Tempest, Regis Altair, who went on to ignore Kobo when she said, you can unblock me now. Regis last month also sharing, can you guess what country I went to? Showing off these goodies from Tesco, and this photograph, saying, wow, that's a cool clock tower, and saying further, nice clock, bro. That getting the attention of British VTuber Ren Penrose, with Regis saying to that prince, I am the new king. I'm getting coronated soon. Regis also last month enjoying his time with Team Snakebite alongside Tempest member Axel Sirios and Nijisanji English member Celine Tatsuki, three of them making up 2 balls in a sack and a long neck. That representation coming from Ren at Citrus Yuz. As very lastly, the pre-orders for the Holo Tempest April Fool's Day merch will be ending soon. Those sales ending May 8th at 2 a.m. Pacific, 5 a.m. Eastern. Remember, that was the Tempantsu. That's right, boxer briefs for all 8 members of Tempest, covering the CEO Yago here, who would go on to say, I became a Tempantsu hanger. And speaking of very important merch, please remember we also have the False ID starter kit still available. You can check it out with the link below, and remember, you can also use code FALSE for 10% off on your advanced GG orders. And that is all for this episode. As always, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe below. Send in your VTuber news to our Discord. We record live on twitch.tv, and we'll have more things VTubers say for you soon.